I'm ready to receive everything God got for me, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm ready to receive everything God got for me. Who is the first person in the building? I really want to know. Who is the first? Well, let me put my phone on silence. Cause Bubble Kitty, we gonna have all kinds of noise. Hey Keisha Lachey, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been? Lexi Pooh and Lisa Brooks. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss women who whine? Let's answer that question, okay? Sexy lady. She gotta be a sexy lady. Hey. Okay, we got the Fox 62. You've been working. Girl, I've been over here laid up recovering. That's what I've been doing. That's why my ass been GHOST. Okay? Been ghost like a mug. Woo woo. Oh, it's 13 just popped in here. Okay, okay. I see Sharini. Hey, honey. Oh, I missed y'all too. I missed y'all. I missed our like Saturday night girl talk chats. I really, really missed it. Sexy, like, honey, your name come with a song, honey. Gotta be a sexy lady. So y'all, I am in my comfy moo tonight. I have on a moo that I am what I am, and it's a black girl face that say queen. Okay. And I got my wine. I got me a little snack. I got me a little Slim Jim. Okay, in case I get a little. I don't know about y'all, but I love, love, love these. I love mellow cream pumpkins. I love these. Okay, especially for this time of the year. Fall. My mama had a fall baby, honey. She had a fall baby. Hello, Anaya, Lisa. That's right. Y'all need to hit that like button. Because guess what? Y'all know if I'm on StreamYard, y'all know that means I got some special guests coming on, okay? I got my Stella Rose Blueberry on deck. Hey. Hey, boo, Miss Pleasantly Plump. Oh, I like that name, girl. Oh, I mean a plump booty. Plump girls. Yes. Pleasantly plump. Okay. How's my recovery? My recovery is going great. All healed up. Don't have all the little incisions that they made. Those have like healed, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that it was there, except for the one that's like right up underneath my armpit where they went in to get up here. So now, girl, you don't even have to have a scar up on your shoulder or nothing, okay? Because they just go through your armpit, okay? So I'm healing. The only thing that's like still like I think I'm still in the mix of recovering, and my doctor probably gonna talk to me about this next week, is doing some type of physical therapy because I have feeling in my hands, but right here I don't. I have I feel myself touching myself, okay? Yet I don't have the full sensation that, like, if I pinched myself over here, it's not the same over here. If y'all can understand that, it's kind of, it's not, it's got a little soreness to it, but The doctor just told me because they went under my armpit. He said all the nerves that's connected to the underside of the arm, all that stuff still has to completely heal. So that part's gonna take about 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Um, but other than that, I'm doing well. Healed from my blood clot surgery. I'm doing well. God is good. God is so good. Okay. Lisa's sitting outside on the Garrett watching. Okay, Lisa. What's the Garrett? I don't know what that means, child. You gotta break it down for me. What's the Garrett? So this is what I'm having tonight. Let me go and tell you. I got my frozen pineapples in my wine glass. And I told y'all last night on last night's live that I was coming back with 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 the oldie but goodie, and it's my fave, okay? That Carlos Rossi Sangria. Y'all know if you've been rolling with me since 2015, y'all know this is my wine of choice. And I normally buy it in the big ass jug. But I don't have to do that no more. But child, now I'm gonna tell you, this will be testing my strength, okay? Because I don't have all my strength back in my left arm yet. I can't seem to open nothing, okay? That requires some twisting. Yes, God is good and always right on time. Ain't he? Ain't he? Ain't he though? He is. Happy Saturday. Hey, Stacy McBride. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time, too. Damn. I feel like I've been missing out the club. Shit, and I'm the doggone ringleader. Oh, shit. Done knocked something out. So, I'm trying to open this, okay? I actually like this part about Carlos Rossi, too. Is that it's a screw top. You gotta be popping no corks. Oh, honey, I saw that little come up. So you're gonna take your frozen pineapples and you're gonna put your Carlos Rossi over it. Okay. Booyah. Okay. Y'all know I only do double digits, so let me make sure I'm telling y'all what digits these is in. This is hold up. This is 12%. No, I'm sorry, 10%. Dog, Carlos B. I don't know, y'all. I was drinking this earlier this week, and no lies told, I was really buzzed. I feel like a little lightweight. Okay. She said we ate some crabs yesterday, and I drank all my wine. Just going to pretend that my water, girl, go and pretend it's okay. Pretend your water is wine. You know Jesus turned water into wine. Okay. Woo woo. Good evening, everyone that's coming in. It is so nice to see everybody. Okay, so y'all, my mama is going. She must be running a little bit behind because when I just got off the phone with her, literally, she was putting on her eyelash. Okay, I told her I am all natural tonight. No makeup, no concealer, no powder, no nothing but some buxom lip gloss, and that's it. I said I am showing my all natural beauty that she blessed me with. Okay. And when I get off with y'all, I ain't feel like washing my face and doing all that shit. I just didn't. So I'm keeping it all the way 100. Okay. I ain't feel like doing that shit. I just want to get off with y'all. I'm gonna be in a great mood, and I'm gonna watch some TV with my baby daddy. And feeling the rest. Sis, I've been having issues with blood clots too. Yes. I had one in my lung and I had to have a biopsy and they found no cancer. Oh, thank you, Jesus. God is faithful. God is still in the healing and blessing business. Yes, He is, Stacy. Hello, Miss Pleasantly Pumpkin. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. So let me tell y'all what I did. Like, I want to say it was early part of May. I used to have, these are all flat. I used to have some raised ones, and I had a big raised one here, and I had like one here and one here. And I had some on my neck that was like snagging on like my jewelry and shit. So I had to go to the dermatologist and get that shit burned off. I sure did. And I'm happy I did it. Okay. Hello, nice to see you. A glass of Jesus juice. Yes, ma'am, Miss Debbie. With some frozen pineapples. Yes, honey. Oh, yes. I'm so happy to hear that you have that you caught them, because that is exactly what I did. I caught mine, and thank God, thank our Heavenly Father, I listened to my mind, body, and conscience. Okay. I listened and I said, Mr. Long, I think I need to go to the doctor. Not tomorrow, tonight. Tonight. Okay. And an hour and a half later, my ass was admitted to the hospital. Okay. Okay. So before we get into what tonight's topic is about, because tonight's topic is about we need to take care of ourselves. And I'm saying ourselves, I'm talking about us, woman, okay? Lady, she, her, okay? That's what I'm talking about. We need to take care of us. Sometimes we are out here, we're so worried about taking care of other people that we fail, literally. We fail when it comes to how well we take care of ourselves. And that's sad. That is sad. If we can take care of other people, we need to be our number one priority. And I guess I just went into I had a season of it just need to be about me right now. Because it's so many things that people or women don't understand as silent killers. Stress is the biggest silent killer, okay? Stress, blood clots, a lot of time people be having aneurysms, and especially people who always are experiencing headaches and stuff like that. You gotta get that shit checked out, okay? Like I said, my I felt a difference from the rib removal. I felt the difference like immediately, like hours after the surgery. I felt a huge difference. Hey Bianca. I'm glad you listened to your body too. Because your body know what to do. Your body know what to do. When they be telling you, listen to your conscience. That's why God gives us that. Listen to that little thing in your head that just be saying, this don't feel quite right. I better not do it. Okay? Bianca, you're right. We always put ourselves last. Typing too fast. Glad you're okay. Glad you're alive. Hallelujah. Hello, Denise. You're new to the channel. Well, welcome, Denise. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sharini, I have diabetes and I have lost weight, but I don't exercise. So now that I have been recovering from being suicidal for 5 years because of PTSD, I want to get my health under control. Well, honey, that's the first step. Wanting to walk into that right direction to get your health all the way up to par. That's the most important thing, is that you have to be wanting to do that stuff, okay? Heart disease is half women. Yes, heart disease, heart attacks, strokes. Ooh, child, we be having a lot going on. But I'm going to tell y'all, God did a special thing when he designed us, honey. He designed us divinely, okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. But welcome, Denise. See, you got all these sisters in here saying welcome. Hey, Anaya. I didn't see you last night on the sale. Hey, Miss Honey Hugs. You got that Carlos Rossi? I hope you do, because you was asking me what we was drinking tonight. And we are drinking the Carlos Rossi. Okay. I just cracked my bottle open. Let's see how many times I'll refill my glass. Okay. So while we're waiting on my mama, before we get into conversation about women's health, I gotta ask y'all something. Who been watching P Valley? Who been watching P Valley? Okay. I'm gonna wait. Anaya, you had a bad headache yesterday. Okay. Y'all know that when you have bad headaches, first thing your ass really need to do is go hydrate. You need to go drink some water because your body is probably starving from H2O. Okay. Keisha say, me, I have Miss Pleasantly. Child, tell me this season wasn't all that. Okay. This season was all that, y'all. All that. Y'all, here come my mama. Because, honey, one of the characters, one of my favorite characters, I think my mama could have played that part. I think she could have played that part.
Hey, ladies.
We can't see you.
Why you can't see?
I don't know. Do you have your camera on? Hit the camera button. Brotherhood Riesling for the evening tonight. Just poured my first glass, waiting for this event. You gotta try that Carlos Rossi, honey. Oh, this my beautiful mom. Mama, why is you froze? Why you froze, Craig? You froze with your eyes closed, okay? She is thinking. It's thinking. She'll be back, y'all. Okay. Thank you for the welcome, ladies. Great topic. We need to take care of ourselves, and I'm glad you're okay. Child, I'm glad I'm okay. Hallelujah and praise Jesus. Okay. Yes, this season was great. Hello, Miss Sandra. How are you? I'm gonna tell you, I'm blessed and highly favored. That's me, okay? Shereen said, I also have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, fatty liver, and high liver enzymes with diabetes. This stems from a medication I took as a child. That medication that you took from a child started all of that up. Girl, you know how they be doing these commercials talking about if you or someone in your family took XYZ, please call this number to put in a claim, because all this medication that they got out here, it don't do everybody right. So that's why you be hearing about all that stuff. Because like right now, we be getting messages from the people from Fort what is it, Camp Lejeune? Because you know the water supply was bad, and we wasn't even born when this happened. Okay, but girl, you need to look into whatever that medication was and see if they have a file or a claim on site. So let's wait and see if when Mama Rose come back. Next season is gonna be off the chain. Now I'm gonna just go and speak on the obvious. Like I said, who is your favorite character or characters? Mine personally, mine was Mayor Bishop. Mayor Bishop. It was also I liked Roulette, and what was the other one name? James, what's that other girl name that be with Roulette? whisper, okay? Mama, are you with us? Because
You see me now?
I can't see you, honey. I see a black box.
You see a black box.
Yes, hit your camera back on.
It's on.
No, it's not. I don't see you. I see your thumbnail, but why I can't see you? Oh no, Sharina, it's crazy. Hopefully you're managing everything. I hope she is too, because to get all of that from taking something when you were a child and it's with you still as an adult, that's not good. I don't know where Mama Rose at, Sandra. She having some technical difficulties over there. Okay. What character do you think your mama could? I think my mama could have played Mayor Bishop. Mayor Bishop was all that this season. Do you hear me? She was all of that. She was 105% real. Do you hear me? She talked about how she was a hoe, a slut, how she done sucked a mean dick back in her days. She done sucked a many dicks, okay? And how she done had this man and that man, and she had to do what she had to do to pay the bills and take care of her child. Mayor Bishop, she was a G, okay? They came out talking about her ass on the TV and stuff. She owned that shit. What's the boy name? What was the oh my god, I can't even think of his name right now. I see you, but you're frozen. You're frozen. And Elsa, I can't call Elsa. Mama could have played Mayor Bishop. I liked the realness of Mayor Bishop. That's what I liked. Now, Mayor Bishop got her ass beat last season because she spent Mercedes' money. Okay. And I couldn't rescue her from that one. I couldn't. Cause no lies told. I know it said in the Bible, thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father, but her mama did wrong. Okay. Her mama did wrong. Mama, I'm gonna need you to get it together over here. So let me see. Um, let's see. Um, my favorite character. Okay, I said Mayor Bishop. However, comma, I liked Roulette. I liked Roulette because if you watch Snowfall, y'all know that's Wanda from Snowfall. And Wanda wasn't doing too good over on Snowfall. Okay, she was a crackhead. Okay, now she turned into a Madam Pimp. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, and then Whisper. I think they was a good stripper duo. Okay, good stripper duo. Whisper and Roulette. I love the whole Mercedes experience. I love how they opened the season up with the Mercedes experience, like he was going through the drive-through. Okay, there go Mama Rose. Hold on. Okay, we still playing. Mama, we still can't see you. So Resperdal was the medication, and I was 12. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Why did they put you on that medication? Stacey said night night, date night with my baby. Go have your date night with your baby daddy now, okay? At Candy and Todd's Steakhouse. Go for it. For the first time, pray that it is delicious. I'm hangry. Oh girl, I hope it's delicious too if you hangry. But I heard they got really good reviews. Next time I go to Atlanta, I want to hit the OG spot and I want to hit their steakhouse spot too. I'm waiting on Mama Rose, y'all. Okay, I think this one is good. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hey, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, that's what you are. You're my favorite girl. Y'all ain't know I had them little bars. Y'all ain't know. Let's see. So you have a good time, Miss Stacy. Thank you for popping in. You can always come back and watch the replay. Hello, mother. Hello, Miss Buckner. Yes, welcome to all the people that's coming in. But I'm gonna need Mercedes to watch her fast tail daughter in that guy next season. Didn't she just get through a whole teenage pregnancy? Okay, she just got through that. And y'all want to know what? When I was watching this season, and that actually was a scene that popped up, that was something that you really don't hear the media talking about anymore, is teenage pregnancy. And I was glad that they brought some awareness to it again on P Valley, and they also brought awareness to it on The Shy. If you watch The Shy, okay. So, two totally different scenarios. On P Valley, she decided to have an abortion, which we should all have rights in what we gonna do with our own damn body, okay? Who the hell are you to be telling me what I can do or what I cannot do with my body, okay? And then on The Shy, she lost the baby. She had a miscarriage because she pretty much got stampeded, okay? Um, I love all those shows. I watch them faithfully, okay? Me and James have a Sunday run up, honey. And sometimes we watch them early. Y'all, Mama Rose is having some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on over there. Um, but I'm agree with you. She need to watch her fast ass daughter. Yes, Keisha, I watched The Shy. I love it. That is now I'm gonna tell you the person I don't like on The Shy this season. I'm gonna have to say I do not like messy ass Tiff. Tiff is a hater. Straight up a hater. She is a straight up hater. I actually like Emmett and Keisha together, okay? See if Mama Rose can call in if it's still giving her problems. Let me see. Because she's missing all the tea.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Ma, I can't see you. You like froze.
I ain't froze. I don't know what's going on with your internet. Reboot it.
Excuse me, hello, comma. They see me and they talking to me. My internet is good over here. It's your internet.
Let me reboot it.
She hung up, child. She said, let her go reboot the Wi-Fi. Okay. Yes, I don't like Tiff. She wants her cake and eat it too. You right, she do. And it don't work like that. She just wanted Emmett to keep running after her after she with the dude. And when he wasn't paying her ass no attention, and he said he was gonna stop being a hoe, he was gonna stop doing hoish stuff, and he got himself together. Yeah, that part. Hello.
Steph, you froze.
No, I'm not. I'm not froze. I just was standing still to see if yours was froze. Okay, now you're froze, Ma. You froze.
You don't see me?
I see you, but you frozen. Why your Wi-Fi acting up today?
I, I don't know what's wrong with that. My Wi-Fi is fine.
Mm. According to StreamYard, no, it ain't.
Well, I don't know what's going on. You hear me? You talking?
Yeah, I can hear you. Ma. Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? The principal was kinfolk with my bully and turned the. Oh my gosh, Sharini, they was invested, honey. That was investment. Do you hear me? Oh my gosh. That is a horrible situation to be in at 12 years old, Sharini. Honey, honey, babe, James Long, could you turn the TV down just a little bit? Huh? Um, Tiff can't really get mad. Keisha had a girl. Keisha, you said exactly what I said to James. I said, well, technically, Keisha can't be mad about nothing because she had Emmett first. Okay. Do I think they're gonna be friends now? No. Because if I can't trust you, you left my hotel that my man just booked for me to do something nice for me. You left my hotel to go and I ain't home on Valentine's Day, and you gonna try to go to my man's house and you gonna try to get with him. Y'all saw she took off the sweatpants. When I saw them boots, I say she ain't up to no good. Sure wasn't. Okay. I don't think they're gonna be friends because Emmett needs to tell Keisha what she did, and Keisha need to be like, we can't be girls no more. Okay, we can't. And they are divorced. So what does she expect? That part. I was diagnosed then and became dependent on the medication with bipolar disorder. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Sharini. How are you coping with that now? Hello, Belly 36. Hey. Okay. Um, what y'all talking about? A show? Yes, we are talking about P Valley and we are talking about the Shy. Now, the biggest thing I'm gonna tell y'all, P Valley was very educational this season. I learned a lot of things that I did not know when it came to the LGBT community. Okay, especially on the men's side. I know about the woman's side, but I did not know about the men's side, and it was just mouth dropping to constantly see all these sex scenes on P Valley with Lil Murder. Okay. Child, I wasn't ready. I was not ready for all of that. They tackled a lot this year on P Valley. The pandemic, suicide, teen pregnancy, bullying, what else? Corrupt politicians. They tackled a lot of stuff. Keisha just need to tell Tiff straight up and tell her what it's going to be. Yeah, that we can't be friends no more. Cause I cannot be friends with somebody I don't trust. I can't. But I don't allow women over to my house anyway when I ain't home. So my friends, if you my friend, your ass know better. There is a line you do not cross. Okay? That 7 pounds of pressure that Lil Murder did was, yes, it was. How he came out there, he freestyled that shit, and then DJ he slid the beat in. And Mercedes' last dance, she made me want to go learn how to get on the pole. Okay, for all my own private reasons. Okay, not to go make $1 or some change or something. Okay, she made me really want to go learn how to do that. I used to do that kind of stuff when we lived in Atlanta. It was always something going on, but I particularly always participated in this this wife group that was called Spicy Wifey. And every month she would have different events for wives to meet up. We congregate, we learn how to do massages on our husbands in the proper way. And we did a couple of lap dance classes, pole dancing classes. And when I tell y'all, baby, if your confidence is not where it needs to be, by the time you finish going to some things like that, child, your confidence be out the roof. Okay, I think Miss Rose is back. Hello, Mama. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And what about yourself? Hi, everyone.
Oh, look at you.
I'm having technical problems here. So, how's everyone? I missed everyone.
Oh, look
It's
at
good to be
you.
back.
Look at you. Looking all pretty and stuff.
Well, hey, it runs in the family,
It
baby.
sure do.
You don't just get old to get better.
Heller some more,
It's
okay?
good to be wise and on time. I was on time, but I was just having technical problems. Sorry, everyone.
Okay.
You
They
know, when
said
you get to a certain age, you forget. But
that's what you're gonna blame
I
it
ain't
on.
got nobody to help me run nothing and do things. So I'm just sipping on my wine. But
What you sipping on?
cheers,
What you sipping on?
some rosé.
That is not rosé.
To me, it is.
That is not no rosé. Where is your bottle? Go get your bottle.
So you don't believe me?
I do not believe that is rosé, honey. No, ma'am, I
Well,
do
what you
not.
think it is? Some Kool-Aid like Ashley be drinking?
I think it's
I'm gonna prove you wrong because I'm
prove me
wrong.
wrong. Prove me wrong, Craig. I won't miss Autumn's character either. I won't. She was good while it lasted and she served her purpose, but I'm glad they got more in detail on other people's story, their backstories. I'm so glad they got into that this season. Let me see this bottle. Oh, you're drinking Roscata, Mama, not
Well,
Rose.
whatever. It's still
She
it's
said
still Rosana.
whatever.
Well, you know how it is. When you get a
Okay.
certain age,
Okay,
you gotta
Mama.
keep it real.
Okay.
I just sit back and chill. So
Okay.
what y'all ladies talking about tonight?
We was talking about P Valley.
Oh, oh, really?
Listen, y'all, every Sunday, my mama and I would talk. And I said, oh, child, you got to go watch P Valley. She's talking about, girl, I already saw it. Mama, what was the number one thing we saw a whole lot of in P Valley this year?
Something that I can't even get. Look like the man was getting it more than a woman.
She said something I can't get. Lord have mercy.
That's just too much getting it on with the men's, but they're keeping it real.
Yes.
It's just that you never see stuff like that live on TV.
No, you don't. That's why I'm saying TV has changed because you could never even, they would never even show a man's genitals on TV. And now,
but they show it now.
Woo, child. Mama's like, all I see is dicks popping up and Lord.
A lot of excitement.
Yes, but I learned a lot from watching that season this year. I really did. I learned a lot.
I like the characters.
Who was your favorite character?
Uncle
Clifford?
Yeah. He dressed better than some women's.
I'm trying to tell you.
I drink to that too.
I drink to that with you.
That remind me when we went to this show one time when you was here.
What?
We went to Lips.
Oh, yes.
they still got it.
But they have one in New York too.
So we're gonna hit that.
We can. But I don't know if they ain't wearing masks, Mom. I can't be going in places that people ain't wearing masks.
Well, we just put on a mask because I like a little excitement.
Really, Craig?
Really,
Really?
really, Craig.
Oh Lord.
Y'all, Step stole my word.
Mom,
Really,
you need to
Craig.
stop. Mom, you need to stop. I've been saying that. I've been
Uh-huh.
saying it. Now you
Mm-hmm.
got Miss Laura saying it. Y'all, one day she was talking to Miss Laura, and Miss Laura gonna bust out and say, "Really, Craig?" I about lost it. I had a whole moment. I was cracking up. That junk was so funny.
Well, we do have those moments at times, ladies,
Mm-hmm.
and gentlemen. We have those moments.
I don't know if we got any gentlemen on here, but if we do, hey.
Hey, fellas. We just keep it real on Women's Wine.
Sharini, I am so sorry to hear all of this, honey. You just pouring your out to us tonight. Um, and I'm so happy you're doing okay. Yeah, I still wear my mask. I don't care. I still wear my mask everywhere I go. Hello and hello. You, mama, do you wear your mask everywhere?
Child, I wear my mask. Sometimes I wear it to sleep. Sometimes you can go somewhere and you want to put your mask on, like to the
No.
casino. I wear it to the casino. I wear it to church. The church got it so real, you got to put on a mask because you really don't know who you're sitting next to.
Ooh, child, with all this monkeypox stuff going on, you absolutely don't. Okay.
Last Sunday I had somebody. They told me, "Girl, I ain't seen you in a while." But
Ah, you ain't want them to hug you?
I did like that.
What that mean?
I did. Shoot, I ain't want nobody to
Oh,
hug
you
me.
gave them a pound.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it be
ain't like
making me
I
scared.
missed. Ain't like I missed them. You just didn't see me. But I keep it real. But it's
Mm.
okay. You know, life
They
goes
say
on.
Mama Rose is a trip. She is over here looking like a whole diva.
I'm a real diva. I'm a diva by night and a diva by evening and a diva all the time. But
Mom, night and evening is the same thing.
that's okay.
You mean all day? Just say all day.
I get up in the morning being a diva out there cutting grass. Ain't that something?
That's good. At least you can do that. Because I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you what your son said to me just this week. He said, "Steph, all your women in the family got green thumbs. Your mama, Aunt Liz, Aunt Maddie, even your grandma." He said, "But I can't get you out here in this yard." Nope.
Hmm, really?
No.
Why not?
I don't like nature like that.
Well, Ashley cut grass.
Well, no, that's Ashley. Good for her. Let me give her a cookie. I
Tip
don't
cut grass. Right,
I
Tip?
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Only
That's not
somebody
me.
don't cut grass is you and Demetrius.
No. I don't like walking and don't know what could be up under me or near me or anything. Now the past week I had to been going outside with Bond because we got some hawks around in our neighborhood, and they had killed a bunny a couple days ago, and they killed it and ate it on somebody's car across the street. So every time I don't went outside, I have to go outside. And the other day, it was a whole flock of hawks over my house. They was trying
Well,
to get mine.
they was looking for their next meal. Maybe Bond.
They was looking for Bond. They was.
I know. Oh,
Uh-uh.
Bond, keep it real.
Bond can't be nobody's meal. Sorry.
Oreo don't like to stay outdoors long enough. I mean, one night I was sitting on my porch, and what was it? A possum came up. He looked at me, and I'm like, "Dog." I got my broom, and he took off.
I bet he did. A possum, them kind of some little evil critters.
Yeah, ain't no evil. They is evil. They got rabies.
Yeah, no, I don't do all of that. See, it's somebody else in here saying they don't do the grass and all that either because of their allergies. So they with me. Miss Sandra say, "Hey, Mama Rose."
Hey, Sally, girlfriend.
Okay, so Mama,
Yeah.
tonight we are talking about how we as women we need to do a better job at taking care of ourselves. We take care of kids, spouses, or boyfriends, okay, or girlfriends too. Um, we take care of work. We do all these other crazy things that we put ourselves last on the list. Why is that?
Well, I guess, being yourself and knowing that you're the strong female that you are, sometimes it just be that way. I know I dedicate myself to helping a lot of people's, and sometimes you just don't get help back. It don't matter. But in the end of the day, you had did a job that was well done, and you kept it real. So I don't have a problem with helping. Just like I don't have a problem. My kids, you all grown. I still reach out and help because that's what moms do.
That is what mamas do. That
So
is
at
true.
the end of the day, her job is still going on, whether her kids grown or not. She's still there for them. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
So when
If
I
I
say
can help
take,
a homeless person, I help a homeless person
but I
because
ain't
they
talking about
need
helping.
help too.
I, I ain't talking about helping people like that. I'm talking about helping people to the point that you disregard your own health and you won't go to the doctor. You won't go follow up. I know it's a lot of reasons why some people don't go to the doctors because some people may not have insurance.
That's
Um,
true.
some people are afraid to go to the doctor.
They scared of what they might find out.
That part. I on that hand, I am not. If something ain't right with me or I'm not feeling right, I'm going to the doctor. That's what I got health insurance for. And I don't care what it is. I'm going.
Well, sometimes people who got health insurance, they feel like they paying for it, but really you're not. So that's why I will advise if you got insurance, use it because
Yes.
you pay for it. mm, at the end of the day, you use it. If it means going to get your teeth,
Yes.
see,
All of that stuff. Ma, you ain't got
I
to share
got
that.
all my teeth. So come to your breasts.
Everything.
Get those girls done.
Get them
You
the
know, you gotta
mammograms
do those
checked.
mammograms. All mine's real though.
Me too, child. Woo.
And it ain't nothing fake about what mama got, but ain't nothing fake about the butt. Cause hey, I make sure if I catch a cold, I'm at the doctor. I used to tell my friend that before he passed away, I told him to go and make sure you get your colon checked. But a lot of men's they just don't want to do that. They feel like it's something nasty.
No, but
But
they
I
need to get
always
their
tell
stuff.
them they gotta get their
They have
checkups
to get their
too.
stuff checked out too.
Right. Cause I had a friend one time, you know, I was shocked. He asked me to go to the doctor with him. He was scared.
I couldn't believe you went.
All these years, he was a child. His mother never had him circumcised.
He asked my mama to go to the doctor with him to get circumcised.
And I had to stand there. He asked me really to video it. I'm like, really, Craig?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drink on that one.
But, like I told him, it don't matter how old you get, you still need to take care of yourself.
It's
Because,
true. I think
you know,
sometimes men can be the worst, but there are some women who just don't make time for stuff like that. And
you
that's
got
what
to
we
encourage them.
that's what
They
we here
need
to talk about
encouragement
tonight.
too.
Yes, y'all, we need to take our asses to the doctors. That is the biggest thing that I learned from my experience in May and in June. And I still have a whole nother procedure to go through. So me finding out that I got fibroids, got on birth control, that's a hormone. It made me have I had the biggest blood clot ever, okay, from here to here. That's how big that blood clot was.
Wow.
The doctor said if I would have went to sleep that night, I definitely would not have woken up. Okay, definitely, because you already know the left side, you got your heart and all of that, and that's that main thing that's pumping blood to your heart. So I am fortunate that I listened to my body and I took my ass to the doctor. However, hormone treatment is not for me. So here it is. 2 months later, I go to the doctor with my gynecologist, and I changed doctors, y'all. I have a female gynecologist now because the male doctor wasn't giving me what I needed to be given. Okay. And I found out during an examination with her, she said that when she examined me, she said that my uterus is enlarged, and it is the size of 16 to 18 weeks of a woman that is pregnant. So my fupa, my pooch that I got, it's not from me thinking that I'm carrying fat in the belly. No, my uterus is actually enlarged, and I have three very large fibroids, two in the front and one in the back. So when I found this out, like, this was shocking to me. And I'm like, so all this time I'm thinking I just got a fupa or I just got fat in my belly. She said, no. She said, when we remove this, she said, you're going to go back to your girlish figure. And I'm like, what the hell? So then, y'all, I asked my mama. I said, Ma, I think you need to go get checked. And what did you do?
I took her advice and I went to the
Have an
doctor,
ultrasound.
and the doctor did an ultrasound. And it's been a while since I had kids. I got four. I had four C-sections.
Yes.
And I took my daughter advice because I said, well, dog, let me go check this out. Find out. The doctor told me I have fibroids. But I ain't trying to have no more babies. I am not trying to have no more kids. Because I got four grown daughters. So I said to myself, I called the doctor the other day. I said, when am I going to get this referral to go see this OB doctor?
OBGYN. Mm-hmm.
Because, really, I'm like, sometimes you got to listen to your heart and your mind and your soul. And I kept saying to myself, honey, I ain't trying to worry about nothing, honey. That's just a lot of stomach, honey. I love what God gave me. If I gotta keep it with me, it don't bother me. But just like I say, I took the initiative to go do what I had to do. And when the doctor told me, well, yeah, you got a fibroid. Really? I don't have four kids, so it don't matter.
And he
If
asked
it's
you,
time for them to go away, they'll disappear.
but
If
this is
I
the
have to,
thing. This is the
huh?
thing. They say when you go through menopause, that's when they go away. You done been through menopause, Ma, and you still got a fibroid.
Child, I think I'm still going through menopause.
Mama, if you don't stop, how long
Ah,
does how long does menopause last? That is the question. How long?
it lasts until you die.
Well, pretty much that's what somebody said last night on last night's live.
That's true.
They said their grandma started menopause at 50 years old and
Right.
she died at 72 and she still was going through menopause.
Yeah.
That's 20 something years.
It happens.
So you get hot flashes, Mom?
Not really.
You don't? Oh, good. Thank you for
No.
telling me that because that tells me how I'm gonna handle this. Okay, what else? You don't get hot flashes? Now I ain't gonna lie.
If I got a hot flash, I'm going to take a shower. I don't even pay no attention because I be busy all the time. So if I had a hot flash,
You don't
it
know?
must have went into the air
Oh, it
because
went
I
into the
really
air?
don't know. So
You
it
really
don't
don't know.
really, no, I really
Bother
don't
you.
know because I stay busy. You ain't
Okay.
saying I stay busy.
Okay,
So
but
I don't. I don't know if I get one or not. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
So
You know,
this is the biggest symptom I'm afraid of experiencing. Being batshit crazy. Because they
being
say
what?
batshit crazy. They say women who go through menopause, they become mean, they become very irritable, and that ain't even me. I don't want to be that person.
That's not with everybody. Everybody
I
go
know
through.
everybody's different.
I know a girl one time. She went through menopause and she tried to commit suicide. So, and I had a where I worked at. I worked in a psych facility. So, and she didn't want her kids no more. She
What?
said her kids made her angry. So, I'm like, really? So you just got to be a strong-minded person. You can't let that weakens your heart and your soul. So if you let stuff like that get to you, that's what happened. You know, dealing with
So
psych. A lot of people have psych problems behind menopauses.
I could believe that because you can become depressed. You can be someone that has anxiety. One of the
Right.
other things I'm afraid of is becoming dry.
Ah.
Ma, your coochie don't flow with the juices no more.
All you got to do is make sure it's got juice there. Really.
I'm like, that's what somebody said. They said hers made her dry. And that's when I was like, I've been reading up on all of this stuff. And
She
it
wasn't drinking enough water. Step. That's what that come from.
okay, so you heard that girl. She said you need to keep your water intake on point.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's why.
So since you telling me that you never got hot flashes, that's what somebody said in her family. They didn't get hot flashes during menopause. They got depression. Ma, I do though remember a time
Girl, the nurse talked to you the other night, Step.
she
She told
did.
you.
She did
So
tell me that.
that's why I inquired about her speaking with you before you made that decision. Because sometimes we can make decisions and a lot of people don't realize when your body is opened up so many times, that's when you develop cancer. And a lot of people don't realize that. Sometimes we just gotta let things take its course,
But ma, this is bothering me. This is
If
this
it's bothering you, then you do something about
and
it.
that's why
But if it's not bothering you, like I don't go through all that. I guess by me being older,
I am
you
because
at
like
that
you said,
age,
you didn't know. You didn't know.
look at all these years.
I
How many
mean,
months? How many months you say I must be?
I
9 months.
okay, so I said I'm 4 months. I said, Mama said, oh, Mama said I must be 2 months. I said, no, you 9 months, sis. You 9 months. But I mean, that is something that is it's scary to think about. But when I told you I sat down and talked with my doctor, she's a
Hmm.
female. She was referred by my primary care physician. My primary care physician had cysts removed, and her mother had a hysterectomy. And she said she trusts her with her life. When I
Mm.
talked to her, when I had the consultation with her, I didn't expect to be in her office as long as I was, but I was. She literally gave me her undivided attention. She answered all my questions. And even though I was on my cycle at that time, she was like, I want to examine you. And I was like, ew. She was like, I see this all the time. This ain't nothing to me. And so she said that's when she could feel my uterus. And she said, yes. She said, your uterus is enlarged because of the size of the fibroids. And so she was like, I want you to go try one more option before we schedule surgical procedures for a partial hysterectomy. And she said she wants me to go have the appointment with the radiologist to see if I'm a candidate where they cut the blood supply off to your uterus. So if there's no blood supply, the uterus can shrink and your fibroids can shrink. I'll find out in another month if I'm a candidate for that. But right now, I'm all down for everything that come with it because it's a one and done. She said she'll keep my ovaries. My ovaries look good. My ovaries will stay, but everything else will go. And I don't have to worry about this for the rest of my life. And
That's why.
I gotta worry about having no more periods. Ma, I remember when you told me that you had menopause. You said, well, I think I done been through menopause. You said, I ain't seen my period in about a year. And she said, then this heifer just showed back up one day. She said she didn't know what to think because she thought that she was going through it, but then it showed back up. But then that's what the doctor said too. It will show back up and you can be spotting. She said, but then it'll just go and you won't see it no more.
Well, sometime it could be like a blood clot or something. You could pass a blood clot, especially if going through menopause. But it's just a natural thing. God wouldn't have put it there if he didn't feel like it was a reason for everything. So it's always a reason for something. And we all need whatever part God gave us. So that's why I said they can just leave mine in.
She said
I
she
gotta
okay
take
with
it with
hers. Well, because you said you done had it all this time, so you said it don't bother you.
No, it don't bother me because I be too busy for it to bother me.
Well, mine bother me, Mama.
Well, busy as you be, it shouldn't be,
No,
you
it
know?
bothers me though because it does affect the like when I go to put on clothes, things fit me all in my butt, but soon as I get around my midsection, now I
That's what
know.
bothers that's what bothers me when I get to my midsection, but
Yes,
still
and I am.
I just look over it,
I
but
can't.
you can't. You young.
Yes.
I done been there, done that. 66 years of it, you know. So
Yeah. So that's why.
I advise any woman to go and make sure they take care of their body. Men's too,
Yes, I
because
totally agree.
it's important. You
Mm-hmm.
know, love yourself like you love us women's.
No, love yourself like you would love God.
Yeah, God put us here to love
Yes,
ourselves.
He did.
So we can't say, well, I ain't got nothing to live for. Really? I got a lot to damn live for.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I got 8 grandkids and 4 daughters.
Tell
So
her.
I got a lot to live for. So you need to put that in your minds. You got a lot to live for. When COVID came out, you had a lot to live for. That's why I went and did what I had to do because of it. Because if I didn't take care of myself by me being an older person,
Yes,
God
that's
knows I might have not been here. Like some of my friends, they not here.
I
I
know.
miss them dearly. And
Well,
so,
Ma, you
we just
you also was experiencing a lot of death around you the past 3 years because, like you just said, you had a lot of friends die from COVID,
yeah.
and that's scary. And because you said they all was around your age group, so I mean, I understand why you got vaccinated. I do, but I don't want to be.
Well, I'm still holding on.
No, she just didn't bust out in song.
I'm still here. A
You
lot
are
of my
cool.
friends, they didn't go, but and I miss them. I ain't got nobody to hang out with. So that's life. I just ride solo.
Well, y'all, some of them are saying that some of them had their fibroids removed, and that is the difference from just having fibroids removed versus getting rid of the culprit that causes fibroids to grow, and they only grow on your uterus. So when you get rid of the uterus, there's nothing else for a fibroid to grow on. So like I said, I have two in the front. One is at the very top of my belly button, and I have one that's kind of sitting on my bladder. And so she asked me, she was like, do you go to the bathroom a lot? I said, yeah, I do. She said, because it's putting pressure on my bladder. And so she asked me, she said, Stephanie, this is a real question. She said, do you want my kids? And I said, I had my tubes tied since my daughter, she's 21. It's been 21 years. She said,
You can
well,
have your tubes tied and still have a baby. I did. Look who
Lena,
popped up, Ashley.
that was old school tying your tubes. They literally tied them. Mines have been tied, burnt, and clipped.
If God wants you to have some kids, like I said, you will have more.
Guess what? And that means that God chose me. He chose me to carry the Savior. You hear me? He made me Mary. Okay. But and I'm fine with that. That if I had another baby right now, I can only say that is from God. That is it. And
But listen here, baby.
I
Listen
would have
here.
that baby.
Listen here. You remember when I was going to the gym and the doctor tied my tubes, he burned them. I said, I need to go work out. Child, I'm paid to go work out, get my little exercise on. Honey, I started feeling funny. I said, dog, I'm kind of not feeling right. Honey, went back to the doctor. The doctor said, you got a cyst.
I will never.
Man, you cried together.
No, mama. I cried.
We cried.
That man told you, you're pregnant. I said, no.
So that's why I said, it ain't no guarantee because somebody tie your tubes, burn your tubes. That don't mean you can't have a baby. But if it's in the mix for God to put another one there,
and like I said,
he put another one there.
And
you know what, Steph? When I had Ashley, my doctor, he was the best doctor I had. He ain't charged me nothing for Ashley. Ashley was no charge.
She better be no charge. He tied your tubes and you still got pregnant. He said that wasn't nothing but the Lord. Okay. That's what he said. So he better not have charged you for that delivery because you wasn't supposed to get pregnant. I feel like if I got pregnant now, and I think I'm gonna speak for me and James, we'd be like, that ain't nothing but the Lord. Steph, you gonna carry the Savior. Okay, I'm gonna carry the Savior. But
that would have been an angel.
I told the doctor I'm not having any more kids. She said, you about to be 48. She was like, your tube is already tied. She said, we'll take everything but the ovaries. And I was like, okay. So I have one more procedure to go. And I am praying that she can get my uterus out laparoscopy through the belly button. I'm praying that she can do that so I don't have to be cut. Because I don't want to be cut. And to answer your question, Miss Honey, Mrs. Honey Hugs, yes, it's called uterine artery embolization. And that's if I'm a candidate, because I don't know if I'm a candidate yet. I'll know come next month on my appointment that I have with the radiologist. But after that, then I'm going to have a surgical appointment where I am going to actually book my partial hysterectomy, and I am going to be done with this because I'm still at an age where I'm the professor. Okay, I'm the professor.
Yes, you are.
I can't be walking around here looking like I'm 4 months pregnant and I ain't got nothing in the oven. I can't do it, Ma. I can't do it. Hey, Charms.
Well, I'm going to hold your hand.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. They say Ashley is a miracle. I need her to lay hands on me.
That she is.
Charm said you was looking beautiful, Mama Rose.
Well, thank you, honey. I do talk a little Spanish. What that is?
Mama, don't. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Well, hey, you got to still keep your image up. Okay.
You do.
When you get old, you can't act old. You gotta.
This is true.
I got my groove back. Stella got her groove back.
No, it's supposed to say Mary got her groove back.
Well, I'm still Stella, baby.
So is Stella your alter ego?
Yes, because I can't be walking around with cobwebs on me, you know.
Oh my God. Didn't you
So
just say the man getting more penis than you are? Didn't you just say that?
yeah,
Okay.
that's why women's walking around with cobwebs on them.
Oh, blessed be the rock.
Don't fall back, baby.
I'm trying not to fall back. I'm
You
trying.
know, women's don't want representatives, but we getting representatives and men's getting lamazinas.
I don't know what the hell a lamazina is.
Lamazinas mean a man and a woman. So you got to make sure in life that a representative just don't pop in your way. You know, you want somebody real. I want somebody like you and James.
Oh, Mama. God bless you.
Child, that's what you call love. I got a doggone dog named Oreo. That Oreo as long as I had a man. Really. But I still love him. He look at me and he respect me.
He better, or he gonna be out in the street.
He be going like Thomas.
72 cents. I'm drinking Carlos Rossi Sangria. You know, this is a favorite. And Mama Rose is drinking Roscato. She talking about rosé. And
You know what? When I first discovered this drink was when I went to the Olive Garden.
Really?
And yeah, and girl, I got about 6 bottles over there sitting.
That's the reason. Okay, I need to make a trip in a car to your house so I can just raid the bar again.
Really.
Really? You want to know what your granddaughter asked me? Jada, when she went for her little birthday rendezvous turning 21, she's like, Mommy, can I have that bottle of Patron? I said, do you know what a bottle of Patron costs?
Well,
I said, no, baby, you cannot have
this,
Patron. Y'all better go.
this is so funny. I remember one time when I was first moving in my place of residence, I told my sister, could you sit here while I go to work and make sure everything is placed in order? She said, Rose, can I have a drink? Guess what kind of drink she got? Don Perignon.
She got Don Perignon.
She drank the whole bottle. I only want her to drink one drink when she come to my house.
Who is this again?
This Miss Sister Lou Dot. She drank the whole bottle. Would you believe that?
Ma,
you know how much Don Perignon costs?
Ma, I can hear Undot.
$150.
I can hear Undot. Oh, Mary, thank you.
Yeah, really. I told her to take the bottle with her.
Lord.
She said you don't drink. Really? So you should only have one drink. But that's just how I am. You know, I'm so nice. No. When I say get a drink, that's the same with a guy. When he come here, I say get a drink. They want to drink the whole bottle.
Because y'all, her bar is stocked. That she don't drink, but she got a stocked bar. Why? Because she always getting gifts. Now, Miss Honey Hugs, you say you haven't had a mammogram yet. You are definitely of age where you need to go get that mammogram, honey. Stop being afraid. Stop being scared. Stop being a punk.
Don't be scared, baby.
Yes, go get your mammogram. Don't be scared.
Go get that done. It's very important.
Yeah, it's something we do once a year. Granted, it is not the most comfortable, but that's 5 minutes of being uncomfortable for them to tell you that your breasts are good, okay? And baby, you got some boobies, okay? Go get them checked out. I got a mammogram next Friday. and I will be there with bells on to have my mammogram every year. It's something that you don't play with. Don't be afraid.
True. Men's need to go too, not just
Yeah.
women's.
What men
Yeah,
need
one
to
of
get
one of
their
my
toes
friends,
checked, they
one of my
prostate
friends,
checked.
he go and get his checkups too. So I tell him, hey, I don't care how big, how small you is, you need to go and get a checkup, brothers. I told my friend,
What they got to
he
do with
said,
anything?
baby, huh?
What size got to do with anything?
No, that
He was embarrassed.
he even said, he said, baby, I'm big. I need to go in. I had to go to the doctor. The doctor said he found a lump in my breast. Hey,
In his breast,
he-
he had man boobs. He had breasts. He had breasts.
it was bigger than mine.
Oh damn, mama. He need a whole bra. He need, he need a whole bra. How you know when you wasn't? How you know when you wasn't home? He wasn't trying on your bras. You don't,
He tried it on one time.
mama. Shut up,
That's why I know he had breasts.
ma. Shut up. You was telling a story,
Who? Read my mind. Who?
mama. He tried on your bra.
It wasn't gonna fit his back because he was too.
This. I'm having a whole Uncle Clifford moment. I'm having a whole Uncle Clifford moment.
Child, I am
Lord have mercy.
love,
Lord. Oh
love.
my God.
He had a moment.
Yes. And Keisha Lachey, you are absolutely right. You said that because your doctor said you have cancer that run on both sides of your family, you have to go at 35. Yes, the sooner they catch it, y'all,
The
the
better
better
it
off
is.
we are. Yes. They
Yeah,
have
because you can go get chemo and all that.
yes, yes. Y'all already know I wouldn't care about rocking a damn bald head, okay? Because I done already been bald headed, okay? Mama, they ask you, they say, where is your friend that they used to see with you?
Where's my friend?
Where's Miss Laura? It said, what happened to your friend from the early videos? That's what it say.
Oh, from the early video? Well, she had a little
She had a
problem.
moment. She had a
She
moment.
had a moment.
She had a moment.
So, by me taking care of her, I wanted to make sure she was better. So sometimes we go through those moments where we got to make sure they're better too. Because she's at that age now that, a lot of people really don't realize when my client, she had dementia.
Dementia.
And trust me, that hurts just to see her in that moment, in that behavior. Sometimes they think you really need to go get checked up with that too, because don't nobody know if they got dementia or they bipolar
True.
or,
True.
you know, because I had a friend that was bipolar, but he passed away and I didn't even know he was bipolar and he was my husband. So, things happen and people don't realize it. So he didn't want to go to the doctor. I told him to go to the doctor, go get checked
Mm-hmm.
up.
I remember that.
And I've had my client for 30 years. 30 years taking care of her. And, you know, I didn't get paid to do this job. God gave me that job. God told me when you help somebody, he'll help you back. So
Hello.
I
Hello.
did it. To be honest, ladies, I did everything in my power. I took her back and forth to the doctors. I took her to get mammograms. when I first got her, she didn't even know what a mammogram was. But long as she was in my care, she was gonna get taken care of. So
Mm-hmm.
I took her to the doctors because I wanted to make sure she knew what it felt like to have somebody that cared for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been on this my friend for several years.
My picture game is bothering me. It's bothering.
I live by, and when I find out I had this friend, which I consider her to be my friend, somebody that was comfortable with me, somebody I could hang out with when I didn't have my other friend to hang out with, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
But, it hurted me when I found out that she had dementia. Then she developed Parkinson. Then she developed Alzheimer.
Oh wow.
And she had a lot going on. And I wasn't no nurse. But I did what I could to make sure she was comfortable during the time she was with me.
Correct.
So about 2 weeks ago, I had to have her admitted to the hospital, and she just snapped, all because I told her she was going to daycare. She
On
said
Monday.
she didn't want to go to daycare. She told me they were feeding her slop. I said, feeding you slop? I said, well, I gave her 2 weeks, but she was so comfortable eating my soul food and helping me out in the kitchen and doing things. She really, really was a real friend and a social when it came down to me, you know.
But
But
like you said, when you have to sleep with one eye open and you don't trust the fact that you can rest properly because you don't know how she may wake up and have a whole episode and stuff like that. That's why I told you, you was
that's
like,
what dementia do. It
you
make you
said,
it make you snap. You really in a depressed moment. You get anxiety, you get angry, you latch out, and it ain't good when you gotta lock your own door. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
I agree, in your own
So
house.
I had to put her in the hospital.
But
I didn't have to just put her there. I had that right to put her there because I had the Baker actor. Because I was feeling with dog, if she doing me like this now, 30 years I've been taking care of her, you know. But they said dementia don't know when it's gonna hit.
true,
They
I
don't
think,
know what they're doing
yeah.
when they got dementia.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said it just developed. And when they get to that point, like the psychiatric doctor said, it don't get better. It get worse.
Yes, it's a downward decline.
And they told me I did what I had to do, and I got her there in time. And, you know, it is what it is. She's still there.
But
And
what did I tell you, Mama? You called me and you was upset about it, and you was like, "Steph, I've
yeah,
done all I could do," and I said, "You are getting up in age too." And she
right.
she was older than you, and you have to be able, you can't be picking her up, and if she have a fall or something like that, you said you always told her she better, I'm about to call the ambulance, and you said she would get up on her own then. But I don't blame you because you are 66. How old is she? 68, 69.
She's 69. She'll be 70 in October.
So you getting up in age too, Ma, where, like I said, we have to take care of ourselves too. And if it's starting to become more of a burden than it is, you helping a friend, then you have that right to make that choice.
Yes, because I was her representative.
Hmm.
And even when I talked to the lawyer told me, he said, sometimes you gotta let it go. He
Yes.
said, I know it hurts. He
Yes.
said, but she need to have that time away from you.
Hmm.
Sometimes you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Until it's gone.
And now she will understand now that this was the third time. And I thought, well, the doctor called me yesterday and asked me, do I want to come and get her for the weekend? I said, no, I
But she
can't
was
do it.
expecting you. She said, no, she's gonna come get me. And the fact that you
No.
said no just lets her know, okay, like this is it.
Right. So now I want her to be able to. I went and I checked facilities out. Even though I got to pay for it, I check facilities out so she can have some kind of long-term care.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have somebody to monitor her behavior, monitor what I've been telling them for months and years, you know. But sometimes the doctors tell you, well, we gotta put you on a waiting list. Who the hell want to be on a waiting list? I've been waiting for 5 years, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been dealing with this. Even though I worked in psych for 39 years, and it just ain't easy. It ain't
No.
a type of thing that you just say, well, okay, I gotta walk all night because she ain't gonna sleep all night. So, this is something I gotta talk about because I know a lot of you all might have family members that's like
Yes.
that, friends that's like that you need to be concerned about, and you need to take the initiative time to understand their behavior. You love them, but when it comes to love, sometimes you got to let love know that, hey, it's time to let go.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in church last Sunday because I was feeling so down. I said, Lord, what do I do? He said, you got to let it go.
He
I talked
whispered
to
to
the
you and
lawyer
told
the
you
other day. I talked to the lawyer the other day. He said, she's still alive.
that.
I said, really? He said, you did all you could do. He said,
And
you
that's
got
what
to
I
let
told
go,
you. You did
Mary.
all you could do.
He said, you got to let go. He said, because when we was dealing with her a while back, we knew she had this coming, and we knew that it don't get better. Dementia don't get better. It get worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't want to go around here pulling my hair, acting crazy and going berserk. And, you know, come on. When you in my house, you follow rules. And she had to follow rules whether she liked it or not. I was in control,
Yeah, it was
not
your house.
her.
It's your house.
But I wanted her to know you don't tell nobody done took care of you for 30 years, you going to call the popo. Really? Because I'm going to take you to daycare? So the lawyers already knew. The doctor
Mm-hmm.
knew. The police knew. The police said, that's dementia talking. Now, when I saw her, oh, how you doing? Like nothing happened.
So it's like she don't even remember
She don't
what
remember.
what she
It's
said.
a they say it's a disease.
Wow. Wow.
So I just pray to God that, she can continue to focus and, see what I've been trying to do the whole 30 years was the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I hung in there. The lawyer said, I'm proud of you. He said, you got a lot of guts. He said, a lot of people have been and gave up. I didn't
Yeah.
give up on her. I didn't give up on her because she was a friend.
But like you said, it was three
I
times.
saved her.
You said it was three times. Third strike, you out.
Couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
So that's why y'all don't see Miss Laura with me. And I'm keeping her in prayer.
Yes, we all are.
And I want you all to keep her in prayer too, because she will be going to a better place on Monday. And she might not like it, but it is what it is.
It is.
So
I could not be in my own house not being able to sleep.
nope.
I couldn't do that. If you got to sleep with one eye open, uh-uh. Uh-uh. And I mean, it's something that's unfortunate that she has dementia and she has some Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. That's a lot. That is a
But
lot.
she always admits she didn't have a problem. they don't admit that they got a problem. Like, it's the same like with, you know, dressing. They
Mm-hmm.
want to put on the same clothes every day. I give her something to put on. I'm like, you ain't going nowhere with me looking like that. So she
Ah,
knew what I was talking about. She got to a point she want to put on a little makeup, a little earring. I bought her everything she wanted. But one thing I couldn't buy, what God said she had. I tried to save her. And that's what God was trying to do. Let me save her. I saved her all these years. That's why the lawyer said what he said the other day. He said, wow,
he was surprised she still was with you.
right. He was shocked. He said, I don't know what you were doing, but she was still there. He gave me a big hug yesterday. He said, I'm so proud of you, Mary. They call me Mary, but that's a lawyer for you. I didn't even go to school to be a lawyer.
Y'all, but you might as well say
I got all these degrees.
she got
And
all these undocumented degrees. And she be knowing what the hell she be talking about. I'm gonna give her that. She do be knowing what she be talking about. Mom, like you said, that you, Miss Laura, going to where she needed to go. Now you can take better care of yourself. Like this week when I've been talking to you daily, you be talking about you taking a nap in the middle of the day and you sleep. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell wrong with you? Because that's not something she do. She always was busy taking her to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So the fact to just hear you this week saying, "Oh, I'm about to take a nap in the middle of the day," she said, "Yeah." She said, "I'm tired." You said you even slept until like 11 o'clock one day. You normally be up at 6 every day.
no, I slept from 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock
Mm.
in the evening. And then I got up, started cleaning, and went back to sleep at 11 o'clock. That was some good rest.
I know it was. Because the fact that you can really sleep and y'all, she done turned into the fly ass old lady with the little dog.
Yeah, he let me know there's somebody out there. That's my baby.
So when I say we need to take care of ourselves, it doesn't matter what
Right.
age you are. You can be 18, you could be 21, you can be in your 30s, 40s, and 50s.
You okay?
Yeah. Fawn said I heard fur babies. I heard fur babies, so I had to come make an appearance.
You want to see Oreo?
Show them your dog, mom.
Oreo, they want you to make like
Yeah. I'm gonna drink something. I need some water. Hold on. That went down the wrong hole. That went down the wrong hole, honey.
that. See my son? Look at the camera, baby. Smile.
He look like a little old man.
Leave my baby alone.
Hey, Oreo.
He sang you all.
Oh Lord, don't get him
He
singing.
like Whitney Houston song.
Oh my
I
God.
love you too. Look at Vaughn looking at you.
You don't feel feel like singing tonight?
You embarrassed? You don't like the camera?
He said this damn ring light is so bright.
See, you on camera. Everybody looking at you. You could be an artist. Yeah. You could be a you don't wanna sing? You shy? You don't want to sing, honey?
You said you gotta go buy him a new bed for the living room.
You want to go nail? You want to nail Mama red rug? Yeah, you can nail it.
They say, "Hey, Bon."
Say hey, Bon. Wave at your cousin. Say hey, Bon.
That's his nephew.
Well, he kind of camera shy. He got on his clothes.
He ain't got on no clothes.
I don't kiss dogs now. You're going a little too far.
Yeah, sit right here. Sit.
You just my baby, okay? I love you though.
Look at Bon. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right here with my mom. I'm gonna sit here.
Oh, you said I ain't never been on TV. I get to be with my mama now. Everybody gone. Thomas gone. Kobe gone. I'm home alone.
All the girls are gone.
Oh, he got a girlfriend next door,
Who is his girlfriend?
but she speaks Spanish.
Shut the hell up. Do you hear this? You speak your quiero Taco Bell.
Her name Emmeline.
Her name Emmeline. That is not a Spanish name.
Huh?
That is not a Spanish name.
Well, the dogs, he only know English. I mean Spanish.
What kind of dog is it?
Yo. Say hey.
Look at that. Look at that. Boy, I say now that's a picture moment. That's a picture moment, mama. Take that picture moment. Yeah, her dog eat pork chops. He eat everything.
He like soul food.
He do.
He don't like dog food.
He like pancakes.
Yes. He like Georgia pancakes. Right, Oreo? Oreo?
They talking about look at Bon trying to read the comments. They say Mama Rose skin is stunning. Share all of your tips so I can add it to my skincare routine.
What happened?
They want you to share your skincare routine because they say your skin is beautiful.
Oh, you know what I do?
Oh Lord.
Peppermint soap.
Yep.
By
Dr. Bronner's.
Yes. And I use, like when I go to bed at night, I use Vaseline or either olive oil. I'm an olive oil chick.
I'm a Vaseline.
Ain't nothing wrong with olive oil.
No, olive oil old school. I mean, I like olive oil.
Yeah. And I just put some cucumbers up under my eyes. And,
oh, that's what you do?
Yeah. You gotta make sure you can be able to wink your eye.
You saw that bomb.
I drink the little drinks at night, like aloe water.
No. You drink real aloe water.
Yeah.
She take the aloe out the ground, cut it up, and put it in a pot of water, and she boil it and she drink it. I'm gonna tell you, it is the most disgusting thing ever.
It's nasty.
It is nasty.
But it's healthy.
It's
healthy for you. It tightens up your skin.
But aloe can do that by itself, but you just applying it straight to your face.
But see, it's better when you drink it and put lemon and lime in it. And then I put like a little cinnamon.
Lemon, lime, and cinnamon. She said, thank you. She said she had peppermint soap and she's going to try it. Yeah, peppermint soap always in my regimen. I switch up with peppermint soap, Curology, and them the only two things. My stuff is very basic too.
And the makeup I use is MAC.
Excuse me, honey.
My daughter cued me onto that.
I sure did. I had to.
I used to use Fashion Fair.
Ma, that's
Fashion Fair was getting on my clothes, and I
it.
had to go and
No lies.
I had to throw away the clothes, half of them.
Because they makeup don't come out.
Nope. So and my daughter got me into the vintage world.
MAC is not vintage.
I'm talking about the vintage world.
Oh, you going up? Let me see what you got on, honey. Look at her telling me something.
Let me step back.
Oh.
This is what I got on.
Oh, sexy mama. Okay, look at that booty. Look at that. Oh, you see that shit? You see my grandma over here thinking she's fine. Boy, she fine.
This is snake skin.
That is pretty. Okay.
And it's got sequins in it.
I see
you
it.
You know how my daughter liked the big sleeves.
I do.
Like the butterfly sleeves.
I love them.
You know.
To answer your question,
when you got a lot of clothes, you gotta wear. You know, I supposed to look good every day of my life.
Hello, I know that's right. Because guess what I found out a couple weeks ago?
What's that?
Whatever you die in, that's your outfit for life. Whatever you die in, your ghost gonna wear that same outfit.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
So what if you don't die in nothing?
I guess you're just gonna be butt naked.
Really, Steph?
I guess you're just gonna be butt naked, okay?
Really, Craig? Really?
Yeah. Mom, they said, do they still make Fashion Fair? They sure do. I heard they came out with a new formula. Now, the only thing that I buy from Fashion Fair, real talk. Y'all know I got a birthday coming up. If anybody could find me this perfume, I would be forever grateful. Zahara by Fashion Fair. James said that is my scent. Other than Euphoria, that is my scent. That scent stay on me so long. People love the smell of it on me. I can't find it though. I can't find Fashion Fair here.
I check in the mall to see that they have it there.
Oh, I'm talking about should be a ghost shopping in my damn closet. I told y'all when I lived on Post, we had a ghost. Her name was Cascarita. She was always shopping in my clothes. Always, honey. The ghost. Jada said she would hear something downstairs in Los Angeles. Somebody was moving the clothes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what I didn't like, Step? Your basement.
Why?
I done been everywhere. But when you put me in the basement.
I ain't put you in the basement. You walked down there.
No, you had a room in the basement down there.
That wasn't my room. That was James' man cave.
Well, still, you hear things in basements.
Mom, you know the house was 100 years old.
The house was haunted.
Yeah, by Casparita. She was a friendly ghost, though.
I ain't never see her, but honey,
people
I couldn't wait for y'all to leave that house. That's why I only went there one time.
Ma, you came to my house twice. See how you told that
story? I don't remember.
You came twice. Only house you missed going to was the townhouse. You haven't been there everywhere I done lived at, except that house.
Stairs.
What you threw away, Bianca? They say that basement reminded them of Home Alone. Yeah, that was a scary ass basement, but
it sure was. Trust me.
I loved that house. It was a vintage style house. I love it.
Yeah, it was vintage, all right. Vintage ghosts.
Ma, really? Don't do me like that. You want to know what? Me and James went on base like 3 weeks ago. We went on that base and we went and drove by our old house. Do you know that whole neighborhood look different?
It do.
The whole neighborhood look different. It looked like they don't. It looked like they don't care.
Oh, they gave up on it.
They talk about, you said vintage ghosts. People used to be saying that when I was filming, they would see orbs behind me. I was like, really? But
Really?
she was a friendly ghost though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer. And if you don't bother them, they don't bother you.
Well, I was born with a veil over my face.
Oh yes, y'all. She the seventh child.
And I remember one time my brother stayed in a place,
Yes, Charms.
my brother never told me about this. I was in the mirror, put my little makeup on, looked over my shoulder, on my left shoulder. I see somebody like they was standing over me. When I looked around, wasn't nobody, but I saw him in the mirror. But somebody had got killed in that house.
What house was this? Grandma's house?
No, in my brother's house.
Which
You
brother?
could see the French Chuck. You could see the
Oh,
blood stain that was on the floor. So somebody must have got killed there. But by me having a veil over my face, I was able to see the ghost. And
Mama,
it was real. It just
Mama,
felt real.
I need you to explain. What is being born with a veil over your face? What is that?
Well, it's like when it's just like afterbirth, they call it a veil.
So
So
it was like a thin piece of skin.
it was still like over my face. And
What?
my mom said I was a blessed child because I was a seventh child.
Now, when grandma say that, child, she mean it.
And ever since then, I've been getting my blessings.
Absolutely. Amen. Hallelujah.
That's my daughter.
Amen. That's why I was born on the 7th.
Yep. And I called her and told her, you was born at a certain time. And I woke her
She
up.
was the 7th child. I was born on the 7th and I was born at 7 a.m. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
It's a miracle.
I said, Grandma, don't forget to bring me a birthday gift because my birthday's on the 5th.
I won't forget, Vaughn.
Yeah,
I'll bring you some money so you can go get you some Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, you hear that? You gonna get Dunkin' on your birthday. Dunkin' on your birthday. Hey. Ma, when is Oreo birthday?
Every day.
Bonte, now that's some black people shit. Every day.
Every day is Oreo birthday.
Wow, Bianca, you used to work for Zahara. Girl, that is my fragrance, honey. That is my true chemistry fragrance right there is Zahara. Next in line, Euphoria. Let me see what they're saying.
My sidekick.
Charms, I just bought the lavender one last week, but I'm so used to the gold. So I gave it to my daughter and she loves it. But they all have the same active ingredients as long as it kills germs. What is lavender that we talking about killing germs? They probably has Zahara on Amazon. I need to check. She said I have a gold one at my sink and gave the fresh or clean water sent to Sun. It works. So thank you for reminding me. I'll add it to my shopping list. Yes, child, Oreo, because he black and white. That's Oreo. Bond was already named Bond when I got him. And at first I was going to change his name. I wanted to change his name to like Louis. But I like Bond.
Louis.
Yes, I wanted to name
He don't look like a Louis. He look like you.
You hear that shit?
When Bond first came into your life, Step, I said Step got the same color hair he got.
I know we was a perfect match, okay?
Y'all matched. Heaven must have brought him to you.
He did, because soon as I walked in Chelsea house, He jumped in my arms. He was like, "I'm going home with you tonight, baby." And that
That's your dog.
I am his girl. He was James said, "I can't stand him sometimes." Said, "I know you can't." He tell me some he think that everywhere you go, he's supposed to go. I said, "But just know that when you don't got my back, he got my back." He said, "But I always got your back." I said, "But when you are not here to have my back, he got my back."
Hmm.
Boy,
Yeah, he got your back.
he fighting, fussing, cuss at the mailman every day.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I got you, Charms. I got you. So, do any of you ladies have anything that you would like to share about women's health? I really need Miss Honey Hugs to go get her mammogram. Don't wait till the end of the
Yes.
year. You need to do that like
Right.
next month. Go on and get that referral from your doctor and get that mammogram, okay? And I'm gonna follow up with you to make sure you got it too, because I ain't gonna forget. I'm not. Um, Mental health, that is another thing that I think women are sometimes afraid to admit that we take on so much and we don't know when to ask for help. Okay. Y'all, I have a therapist on speed dial. Show Liz. Her name's Stacy. And she's a black woman and she's a great therapist. And I know I had Charms ask me like maybe a month ago. She asked me with all the stuff that was happening and going on with me, like all of a sudden, she was like, "Steph, how's your mental health?" And I told her, actually, my mental health is good because I have a strong support system. Thank
The
God.
village.
Thank God, thank God, thank God for God Himself. Thank God for my husband. Thank God for my mama. My mama wasn't able to be here, but that woman called every damn day. Don't talk about she called and told me something. You ain't answer the phone. Maybe because I was asleep. Do I get a pass because I was asleep? I was what? Why you whispering? I can hear you. You know that, right? And I can read lips.
She was, but I insisted and called until she picked up that
She
phone.
showed it, and she didn't get me. She got James. James called her the other day, and she was like, "James," she says, "everything all right with Steph?" He said, "Everything's perfect with Steph." Okay, now you can talk. So having a good support system, having a therapist that if you need someone to talk to, you can talk to, because honestly, like my whole situation, this all like just happened like all at once, and it was nothing that was planned. It was all unexpected, and just to know that all of this started from birth control, dealing with fibroids, that led to this, that's led to this, and now I'm just like, I don't want to have to talk about fibroids no more after I have these fibroids and his uterus removed. Okay. My girl is on eviction notice. Yep. She's on eviction.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then I ain't never got to worry about a period, planning a vacation around a period, planning special occasions around a period. I ain't got to worry about that shit no more. Okay. I'm going to be just like you, mama.
That's why to all you ladies and gentlemen out there, if you need somebody to talk to, call somebody.
Yes.
If
Yes.
somebody, if nobody call you to tell you they love you, call them back and say you love them. Cause just hearing that little small word, love, that helps people feel better. So just take my advice.
Yes.
I done been there. I
Yes.
have been to a point where, I ain't had nobody to talk to. I call my girlfriend every day. Sandra, what you doing, girl?
Girl,
I said, don't tell me bye.
they even put me
I'll see
on
you later.
they even put me on three-way.
That's what you have to do sometime.
I get in a conversation with them and be talking with them, and next thing I know, 2 hours done passed. So see, it's good to have a connection with your mom, and it's good to have
Family
connection
and friends.
connection with the people who she loved and friends, because I know Miss Sandra know if anything happens, she already knows she gonna be one of the people on in the top 5 list that I'm gonna be calling about my mama. And mama, I sometimes you be a little bit overboard, but I don't even be mad at you for that, because you know what? I know you will come in a hospital and turn some shit out. You know that?
What was that?
Really, Craig? Really?
You ain't lying.
I know she
Like
will
when
come in the
Ashley
hospital,
had her baby, I had to
turn
go in
some
the
shit
hospital
out.
and turn it out. Excuse me, you saying this is wrong with my daughter? And
Yes.
the doctor done froze up while my daughter was having a C-section. I
Uh-uh.
said, Craig, you better get somebody else in here. Get him the hell out of here.
Oh Lord. Oh, because
That was a doctor.
you said that
He froze. He talking about
he
he
was
couldn't
an
take the blood.
intern. Yes, he couldn't take
Yeah.
the blood. Yes.
I said, you better get out of here. You ain't gonna have her open up and I have to get over there and sew it back up.
I don't know how straight that
When
incision
it
gonna
come down to, I
hold
used
up.
to didn't like to see blood, but when I had to work into a place where they embalm bodies, that
Mom,
just took the
how did
cake.
you do that? Because I
Well,
guess
it was just an experience, you
dead
know.
people don't talk and dead people can't complain.
No, dead people can't talk. I even worked in a place where they had to dress the hair, put makeup on them in a funeral home. I never thought I'd do that, but sometimes you don't know what you're capable of doing. You just got to have a strong mind and a strong soul.
Mm-hmm.
And I even worked in cremation where they cremate the bodies.
Oh,
It didn't bother me, you know, because if I can work in psych, I can work in anywhere.
I guess you can. You're right. You can deal with,
When it came down to taking care of my daughters, I worked 4 or 5 jobs. It didn't matter.
listen,
So
y'all.
as long as they got their education, it was all right with me. Right, baby?
It was.
Hmm.
It was. It was. Marina THC says it's also okay to get medication for help. I totally agree, because
Yeah,
sometimes people don't realize that they may have a chemical imbalance, and
right.
medication can help get you there. And Miss Honey Hug said everyone puts such a stigma on the topic of mental health. I'm so glad that more people are finally speaking about it openly, especially
Right.
celebrities who can use their platforms to reach big numbers. I totally agree with that. Mental health is real.
Yes, it is.
It is very real. And I grew up, like my mom has already said to y'all, she worked as a mental health specialist. And when I used to, I had to drop my mama off because she had to go to work, but I had to call for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop her off. I would see some of her patients and stuff like that. And I used to be like concerned, like if she would get hurt or something like that, how do you handle that?
You just handle it, baby.
Mama,
You
I know
just
the
gotta
way
be you just gotta have a strong mind because some of the people that I work with, they broke down because they wasn't strong.
mm,
I was a strong survivor when it came down to dealing with it. You just had to be straight up. I worked in detention. I worked in work release. I don't work some everywhere. I did forklift driving and all that junk, you know.
y'all, she is a
They talking
Jill,
about,
literally
gee,
of
you a
all
forklift
trades.
driving, child. I
She is
drove 18
literally
wheelers, so it
a
don't bother
Jill of
me.
all trades. Okay,
Interior decorator, cook,
cosmetologist.
you name it.
She probably a dentist hygienist too.
Yeah, I do that too.
Mrs. Williams, I say she thinks sometimes she should get a therapist. If you think you should get a therapist, get a
Yes,
therapist.
get one.
Get a therapist.
Or
There
go
is
to
no,
counseling. Go to
but that's
counseling.
but that's the same thing.
I
It's like,
know.
to be honest, talking to a stranger about what's going on with you is easier than talking to a friend or a family member. Because a friend and family member, no matter what, they're going to find some judgment. But a stranger, all they're gonna do is just listen. They're gonna listen and they gonna tell you what they thoughts are. It's up to you to filter and decipher what you're gonna take from them and what you're not. Like I said, I have a therapist and she's a black woman. And I wanted a black woman because I needed to talk to somebody that looked like me, that know what I go through, and to understand how I may feel. And my problems that I talked to her a lot about was when I was in the work environment. I just always had problems dealing with other women who didn't know how to handle authority. Like, it's just a position, okay?
Right.
You don't gotta take it so serious, so literal. It is
A lot of
just
people take it serious.
yeah. I just that bothered me. That really, really bothered me. But to talk to somebody that she done experienced that same thing too, she made me feel like, okay, she really was understanding where I was coming from. So to me, I think if you're gonna get a therapist, get somebody that you feel comfortable talking with and you feel like they're gonna understand where you're coming from. Not that they gotta be a yes woman and agree with everything, but you also want to trust that if they tell you something, you might want to self-check and look into that stuff about yourself. Sometimes we need to check ourselves.
True. That's the same thing like in a marriage. You
Yeah.
gotta, you know, what people don't understand, like when people get married, a couple get married, they stop communicating with each other. You gotta know how you got that person is how you keep that person.
Child, you was
Sometimes,
speaking to the choir.
sometimes you got to have guidance. You know, you pray together, you stay together, you love together, you sex together. So you got to always not lose that communication with each other
Yeah,
because that plays a big part in a relationship.
it does.
It's that's why married people go to counseling before they get married. But you just don't wait till you get married to go to counseling. You do this before.
That part
Communicate.
too.
If you communicate, oh, that's the greatest thing to keep you together. Communicating.
Those my
A
top
lot of
priorities.
yeah, a lot of couples when they get married, the marriage change. So
Because
that's
they
why I
start
said when you
communicating.
married, you got to keep that communication open. You know. To me, I don't mind having friends, but I don't mind having outings and doing things together, as long as we keep it kosher and understanding and all that drinking. Drinking can break up a relationship. So,
Um,
you
drinking can
know,
drinking can also cause depression too.
right, right. So that's why I say you gotta keep that spirit going. Like you dancing and dancing and getting the groove. So you just gotta understand life, love, laughter, that plays a big part in anybody relationship.
I
Not
know
just a relationship, but you never go crazy. So, you got to keep that communication open.
that's
And, because the reason why I say that is because my mom and dad was together for 65 years.
yeah,
So, you know, it was communication. Don't stop. Keep going, keep
yes,
doing it, keep doing it. You know, Fighting, bickering, that get nowhere. If you want to cook, cook together. If
yeah.
you want to take a bath together. Just keep it open. So that's why I said I should have been a marriage counselor
Mama, I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
because I'm not married. That don't mean I can't be a counselor
It don't.
because
It don't. It don't.
but
It
I
don't.
believe in true love,
I believe in true love
true
too.
devotion. So, and I know a lot of women's go through changes when they get married. They need somebody to talk to. it's okay to talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your love, but what goes on in your house
Need to stay in your
stays
house.
in your house.
They do. They
You
do.
can't take it on the outside, keep it in the inside.
Yes. Yes.
So that's all it takes. I
Mm-hmm.
love everybody. So I want you to continue loving yourself. If you love yourself, God knows you can love somebody else.
That's true. But you really can't love somebody else unless you love yourself. So that's the most
Right,
important lesson of all. God wants us to have self love for ourselves first.
right.
Um, Let me see what else they saying. Um, I know that's right. Y'all saying women can have issues from having a partial hysterectomy. What are y'all talking about? Hi
Hmm.
JJE. Broken Jade. Broken Jade asked that. What type of problems you can have just by a partial versus a full? Because to me, from my understanding, a partial hysterectomy is they keep your ovaries, but they take your uterus, your cervix, and your fallopian tubes. And my fallopian tubes is already cut off, so it don't even matter. Okay. So what is the difference? Because the doctor did tell me that me keeping my ovaries, I would still start menopause naturally. However, there's a thing called surgical menopause where it'll just feel like things are triggered. That's why I just feel like me asking questions like this to my mama, knowing that she done been through it and she thinks she's still going through it, that
I
helps me.
understand.
That helps me see how I'm gonna go through it. So that's why I'm asking questions.
You'll be okay.
I think I'm gonna be just fine.
As long as you're strong, you'll be okay.
I think the Lord is watching me over me, and He got me. He got me where He
How
telling
they
me
said, the battle ain't yours, it's the Lord's.
it is. It is. And all of this came up for a reason. So I
That's
mean,
true.
that's why I'm not scared. I'm not.
Because who knows, you might go and they say, oh, they done disappeared.
I did have that happen before when I was pregnant with Jada. In the beginning of my pregnancy, they told me I had fibroids and that's why they was going to be monitoring me the way they did. And by the third ultrasound, they didn't see them no more.
That's true. It's just like kidney stones. Kidney stone pass and people don't know that, you know?
Mm.
Because I had a kidney stone and my doctor thought they were going to have to do surgery. And they said they didn't see nothing there. I went back, I prayed about it. They didn't see nothing no more.
God is all healing.
Yep, God will
He
heal
is.
you.
He
That's
will.
right. I strongly believe it. You might go back there and she don't see nothing.
She might not, but I'm gonna need this uterus to shrink back to regular size.
Just do some squats.
Mine ain't got nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it.
Hmm.
She said literally my uterus is at the stage as if I was carrying a baby at 16 to 18 weeks.
Uh, tell her they must have left a baby in you there.
Mom, don't do that. Don't do that. Jada, what you trying to say? Jada had a twin and the twin still
The
there?
reason why I say that, because women's have been known to have babies in their tube.
And they tubes.
Yeah, so
But
that's why I'm saying.
mine's are tied and chopped and burnt. So, like I said, if it's the Lord, I have to just have that baby. Okay,
Or you just have to have it removed.
that part too. Okay,
Well, to me, if women can go out there and get everything else done, if that's what you got to do it.
I know.
You can
I
go
know.
get breast implants, tummy
Mm-hmm.
tuck, butt tuck, butt foot.
You can get it all done
What's the
now.
difference?
Mm-hmm.
You can get anything you want now with money.
And the BBL is
Yes,
one of the most dangerous surgeries to get. But
true.
people are still out here getting them.
And a lot of people's in the hospitals too.
Yeah, a lot of them are in the hospital. Okay.
Hmm.
So I just want to say thank you all, ladies, for attending tonight's official Women Who Wine. I'm glad I was able to share this night with my mommy.
I
You
know
know,
you're gonna share that with me anywhere.
yeah, she know everything that's going on with me.
I'm just your guardian angel. That's it.
You and Grandma listen. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't tell you this, Mama, but
What?
this really happened. When I came out of this second surgery, I swear, I don't even think I told James this. I swear, Grandma was standing at my bedside holding my hand.
That's good. That's an angel.
Grandma was holding my
He
hand.
said she will always be there for you. You know, spirits still walk.
Yeah, I believe spirits still stay here on earth. I believe
You
God.
got good spirits and you got bad spirits.
You sure do. Um, I really enjoyed this conversation tonight. We talked about a lot of different things. Um, but we mainly talked about us as women taking care of ourselves and how if you feel something is off, do not hesitate to take your ass to the doctor, okay? That's what they are there for. And if you don't trust what your doctor is telling you, that's totally up to you to get a second, third opinion if you have to before you start letting people just do stuff on you.
Let's be cut.
However, sometimes that could be the thing that save your life. So we need to just stop being afraid, stop being scared about going to the doctor. I know because of COVID, a lot of people were afraid to go to the doctor because you just didn't know. But child, these appointments is booked now because these people is going to the doctor. Okay, going to the doctor, get yourself checked out. Go have your annual PAPs and mammograms and checkups. Have that stuff. Your colonoscopies. Well, once you have the first one, you get the next one in like 5 years. Have that stuff because all of those things are important. So
True.
Charms just said it. She said, please remember, Professor, in her voice, take your ass to the doctor. She said it saved her.
Amen.
Don't go say, let me take an ibuprofen and let me lay down and rest it off.
It
The
might
doctor
not wake
said,
up.
the doctor told me if I would have did that night, I wouldn't have woke up.
Right.
My arm was so swollen, it looked like a balloon. My left arm was so swollen, it looked like a balloon. So that wasn't sitting well with me. So I appreciate every single one of y'all that showed up tonight for Women Who Wine. Let me know if this is
Showed up and showed out.
that part. Let me know if y'all looking forward to us coming back with Women Who Wine on a more consistent basis. And if so, I would like to know what would be some of the topics that y'all would like to discuss. So I'm gonna give y'all the next 5 minutes to say what topics y'all would like me to discuss moving forward. And are these ones that you think we should have like once or twice a month? I can't do weekly anymore. Weekly was wearing me out with the live sales and all that stuff. It was burning me out. So Yeah, the next 5 minutes to answer, ask questions, and I will be glad to answer. Mama, you like these?
What's that? What's that?
The little orange pumpkins.
Orange pumpkin.
It's like candy corn.
Nah.
She said, nah.
I'm allergic to candy.
Mama, Bon, you hear this bullshit. You said, well, she's allergic to candy. I'm allergic to love.
Well, I went to the doctor at Steph. The doctor told me I was allergic to chocolate. How can you be allergic to chocolate?
Oh,
That mean I can't get chocolate for Valentine. I can't get chocolate kisses.
so
I
you
can't
don't eat chocolate no more?
I
You
can't
said,
even eat a chocolate cake,
oh,
and I
dog.
make them.
What happened? What's gonna happen if you eat it?
I swell up.
Oh, dog, that's crazy.
Of all
Okay,
things, chocolate.
that's a lot because I love chocolate.
Well, baby, it is what it is.
Okay, so I do have a question. I see somebody saying twice a month, so every other weekend. I like that idea. Charm said, would the Nistas feel more comfortable in a private setting where is this conversation would not be open to the public and it would just be for members only? That's a question I'd like to see y'all answer. Narcissistic abuse is a serious topic. Let me write that down. Narcissistic abuse. You know what a narcissist is, Mom?
Who?
Do you know what a narcissist is? It's the actual thing. I said, do you know what a narcissist is?
What you mean?
A narcissist is somebody that just makes it all about them. They will turn everything into about them.
Hmm.
You could be talking to people, and next thing you know, it done turned into about them. Not you,
Hmm.
but them. That is being a narcissist. Somebody who pretty much is like a emotional vampire. They just suck you dry of all your emotions.
Hmm.
Somebody said,
Uh,
have you done a women who won about working with women in the workplace? I haven't done one about that in a long time, but y'all know that's a topic I am very familiar with.
Me
Working
too.
with women in
Me too.
the workplace. That is that WWW right there, child. Working with women in the workplace. Yes. She said, because, child, I'm going through it at my job with these women. Child.
Child, women be hating on you, girl. Honey, I worked at a job where, honey, they be hating on you, don't even know you. But it's
Finances
all
in
good.
marriage.
Hmm?
Somebody said finances in marriage. Okay.
Yep.
Child, you got to be on the same page with that. Because if you and your
Working
spouse,
together, teamwork.
yeah, if you and your spouse is not on the same page when it comes to finances in your marriage, y'all know that's the number one thing to cause divorce.
Yep.
Finance.
It's a two-way street. You
It
got him, you gotta work together.
mm-hmm.
Honey, money gotta come in both ways, not one way. Like a lot of marriages, people get married, one person working. I remember one time this girl got married to a guy. Honey, she stopped cooking. She stopped doing this. She slept in another bedroom. And
Really?
I had a friend just got married. He said his whole relationship done changed. I
Change
said, well
how?
then I said, well then why you married her? He said she was sick when he married her because he was trying to save her. I said, how the hell you was trying to save her? In what way you was trying to save her? He said, I was trying to help her because she had benefits. Now they got married. I said, so you married her for some money? I said, really? I said, that ain't how
Yeah.
you marry nobody. So now he said his whole relationship is falling apart now. I said, when you had a chance at me, you wasn't ready for me. But now you went and married somebody else. Now that shit done fuck you up. He said she don't even care about him no more.
Oh,
I
wow.
said, well, dog, you might well divorce her. Don't wait till it get too long.
How long
divorce
they been
her
married?
now.
How long they been married?
They just got married a month ago. You already know who I'm talking about. Matt.
Mama. Shut up.
Yep, he got married to a woman and didn't even love her. I said, if it ain't no love, like they said, I got a love John. He ain't had no love John. He had a money John. So, honey, that don't work.
It sure don't.
So, I never forget that time I saw him coming out of Blockbuster with one woman.
Not the Blockbuster story.
He got blocked in the buster.
Child, my mama is off the chain, y'all. That's all I can say. She's off the chain.
But how they say?
I was on the phone with her that night.
I had a love Joan for him, but he was in a Blockbuster with another chick, and I was supposed to be working in the Longshoreman down south. But honey, that day I was working there, and I saw him going in Blockbuster with another chick. So I went up to him. I said, "Hey, boo." He was shocked as hell. I said, "Who is this?" He said, "She's just a friend." I said, "I thought I was your friend. You wanted to marry me, but look." And he said, She ain't what you think. I said, "Really? And what's that?" She like you. Hell no, she don't.
Oh, no, he didn't. He tried it.
I said, "You tried me, brother boy." I said, "You just got served."
Oh, Lord, not that you just got served, miss. Hello. And hello.
So I said, we still friends. But just like I said, life goes on.
And he married her for the wrong reason. I think that's
he married her for the wrong reason. See, you got to marry a person for the right reason. I told him.
Married for the wrong reasons.
So you got to have that love, John. I got a love, John, for you. But now he know. But he know he can always call me as a friend. And I can give him some advice.
Mom, I said, why you always singing?
Because I got love on my mind.
You read up?
Bon got love on his mind. That's why he looked back at you.
You see, because I love my mama. I love my mama.
I love myself too.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Teamwork.
After you go to sleep at night, that's all that matters.
And Tina, just so you know, that is a topic that we do quite frequently circle back to about how to work with women in the workplace.
Yes.
That's something that is actually something that happens a lot. Okay?
Amen.
And like Charles is telling you, document everything. Trust me. It will save you.
Amen.
Okay? Emails, messages.
Write down from the time you came to work that day.
Yes. And Charles is right. If it wasn't written down, it did not happen. You gotta have a date, time, and a situation.
And have witness.
Sometimes you gotta have witnesses, but not all the time. Charles talking about, so when you do have to slap someone verbally, they shouldn't be surprised. Facts. Okay.
I try not to deal with a lot of so-called in the workplace because I ain't there for them. I'm there for me. At the end of the day, I ain't gotta meet up with them no more. So
Sandy too says you are absolutely right. She said all women bosses are bad. I think once I
Jealousy. That's it. Jealousy.
I don't always think it's jealousy. I think sometimes it can be
Yeah, it
women.
is.
No, sometimes it could just be women wanting to do a good job and they just go about it the wrong way.
They want to do over the job. They want to go
And
over their limit.
overworking don't make you a better person, okay?
It don't make you gonna work me like hell, and they don't work.
And the only reason I could testify to that is because I had to learn the hard way. I was that type of boss too. I wanted things a certain way. And I had got a reputation for being a bitch, okay? But it was like she run a tight ship. But then
You
once,
sure you step? You
huh?
sure you wasn't being a bitch?
I probably was, and I'm on that. I probably really was. But you want to know what? I learned a lesson. I needed that staff when James got deployed and when he went to Afghanistan, and they saw me at my weakest. They saw me at my most vulnerablest. Them people was
You did your job, though. You did your
they was
job.
there for me, and from that point on, it just changed my mind how to manage other people. You don't have to be a bitch to get your point across. You could be understanding.
You could just be a boss.
Just be a boss.
I'm
Just
a
be a boss.
boss.
Just
I'm
be
a
a boss.
boss. I was a boss when I had y'all.
You still a boss. But
But
Miss
you could be a good boss.
now
I
I
was a good
would say
boss. You was a Your problem was that you was a good boss, and they just couldn't take it, you know. So
I,
that's why
I'm never gonna say I wasn't a good boss. But
I
when I
said you was a good
that's what
boss.
I'm saying. But I had standards that I wanted everybody to be at that level. I didn't want people just coming to work like they just rolled out the bed. How you gonna be serving
Right.
fashion and you look a hot damn mess?
Presentation,
Yes,
presentation.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't trust you to be trying to dress me or anything like that. But like I said, I had a humbling moment where those same people, I ended up really needing them as a support group. Cause that was when James was gone and I was in North Carolina by myself with the girls.
But you
But
did good.
it taught me to be a better leader too. It taught
Yeah,
me that you do have to have empathy. You have to be sympathetic to people. I still believe you cannot manage people with your heart, but you can manage people on different levels. Everybody cannot be managed the same. They can't. And
that's true.
from that point, I became a better leader, a better leader, a better manager. And now look at me. I'm a professor. I'm a whole professor now. Okay. Absolutely, mama. Thank you. I accept them flowers. Okay. Let me see what else they saying before we get off because I know baby daddy is waiting for me to come up there so we can have our Saturday night Netflix and chill. What you gonna do, my Hulu? Sandy said everybody isn't meant to be a leader, man or woman. Facts. Every boss isn't interested in being a leader. That part too. Um, BF, black female, difference between a boss and a leader. Okay. People can't make a distinction between the point that you supervise kids and manage adults. Yes, but in the workforce now, you are supervising a lot of kids. Okay, I'm gonna just call it like it is. You're supervising a lot of kids.
That's true.
Um, Somebody said a good topic being a military wife. Child, what y'all want to know about being a military wife? Cause baby, I got stories. I got stories. Okay.
You got rank.
Child, James said I'm the sergeant major. That's what he say. I'm the sergeant major. Tina said, Catherine, but what if your direct supervisor, my direct supervisor, director, and the office manager are messy? Never witnessed such messiness in my life. Girl, you gonna have to block their ass out. Cause I worked for the messiest chick in my life. I worked for her. But when I tell y'all, sometimes you have to give people a dose of their own medicine for them to get it. You do. So because I already know I didn't like this lady, and trust me, I was very vocal about it. Okay, I was. I treated her just like how she treated me. I was petty about everything. She was petty. I'm gonna be petty right along with you. Now, I'm not a tit for tat person, but she's somebody that I can honestly say she brought out a side of me that I personally didn't like. And I was there for it. I was there for her. I was like, she will not win. And I can honestly tell y'all, in the end, she didn't. I outlasted her. You can only be a bitch to but so many people, okay? And when it's so many people that you're being a bitch to, there's not just one person complaining. There's a whole lot of people complaining about just how bitchy you are. And that is like the worst thing ever. We already get a bad rep, and they think that we can't handle shit as women being in a supervisory or authoritative position. But then when you give us some power, to me, when you don't know how to act with that power, that's when it's a problem.
That's why I said everybody should just work together.
That's that
Teamwork.
that is how it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, everybody don't have that same result in mind. They just
So,
want to be bossy.
well, I'm like this. I can work with anybody, but I
Mm,
ain't finna kiss nobody behind.
I ain't either.
I'm
I
gonna
would
do
not
my
do that.
job. I'm gonna do my job. When it's time to go home, I'm going home.
Yep.
And if you don't want to work me, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm going back home anyway.
Listen,
So,
my time was when they said I worked from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. At 12:55, myself was at my locker, my drawer. I was getting prepared to end my day. The last 30 minutes of my shift, I was preparing to end it and make plans for tomorrow. At 1 o'clock, I was walking out the door. I just learned that you cannot give companies your all anymore because they will take that shit and just use you to death if you allow it. I ain't in the business of being used. I'm not.
yeah, some jobs will do that.
Yes,
Cause
they will.
I remember when I used to work in correction, and I don't work all night. They want me to work to the next day. Really? Who do that? I don't need that much money.
Facts. And Sandy, you make a great point. Everybody always want to talk about bad bosses, but what about the bad employees who have a problem with authority and accountability? That was never my problem. I never had a problem with authority and accountability. Don't think you're going to talk to me any kind of way, but at the same time, the same respect that you think you deserve from me, I expect that too. Not because you're the boss, but because I'm a human. I'm a human being. Respect
Respect
me.
your feelings.
Yes, respect my feelings. And don't be 1 minute one way, 1 minute, and then the next minute you a whole nother way. I don't like sometimey ass people. If you're gonna be sometimey, then stay the hell out my way. But I don't have a problem with authority or people being accountable. I'll admit my wrongs. Straight up. I ain't got no problems with that. At the same token, though, I'm not gonna let nobody think they're gonna bully me. That's a hell to the no. My mama named me Rose. I got one mama. Okay, one.
And she taught you what to do.
Absolutely. I don't. I
She
don't. I
taught
don't.
you how to be your own boss
I don't
and
play
do it
that
at
shit.
a younger age.
Yeah. I don't play that. You all are so right. Thanks for all the good advice. Yes, documentation is number one thing that you need to be doing right now. Because if something pop off, you having documentation from the past says a whole lot. Okay. Um, Sandy 2 cents, it's time for them to go because they are disruptive and can turn the workplace into a toxic environment. That part too, because that lady turned our whole work environment into a toxic environment. She did. And I'm a firm believer. Actions happen in numbers. If it's only
That's
one
true.
person complaining about something, but nobody else is, how is something supposed to be done? Everybody need to open their damn mouth. Stop coming to me fussing and bitching about what she did to you, but you won't go tell people who actually can do something. That's the part that makes me mad. And on that note, y'all, it's 2 hours and 34 minutes. We're about to wrap this thing up. Thank y'all for joining me and Mama Rose. Thank you, Mama, for assisting me tonight. I gladly appreciate it. And
No problem. I got your back.
see, she got my back, y'all. I appreciate every niece that showed up tonight. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, you ain't feeling good, something don't feel right. Stop putting yourself on the back burner. Take your ass to the doctor.
If you get a cold, you might not know what that cold is about. Go get checked.
Go get checked. Go get checked. You see a bump? Go get checked.
You see a pimple? Go get it removed.
Well, because they said that monkeypox
That's right.
on the face. They said it starts on the face.
Yep.
So go get that shit
Cancer
checked out.
started in the face too.
What?
I said cancer started in the face for a little pimple,
It could be a mole.
but it ain't a mole. Now this is a mole.
Yeah, you done had that mole ever since I came out the womb and said, "Mama."
Really, Craig.
Thank y'all.
Really.
I appreciate y'all. And
I love you all, and Mama Rose is happy to be with y'all tonight.
she
Be with
is.
my baby girl.
She is. She called me, y'all, to make sure you ain't gonna disappoint them tonight, right, Steph? You gonna be your ass on. See?
Yep, my girlfriend called me and said, "Where you at? You better get there." Really saying.
Yes.
That's what a friend do. Remind you to.
She was holding me accountable for making sure I showed up for y'all. And
Yeah.
yes, when you finish watching P Valley, Sandy, we gonna talk about it on the next Women Who Wine, because baby,
You can watch it now.
she is watching it. She said she ain't finished watching it. She gotta finish it.
I watch it 2 and 3 times.
Oh, you be really into it like that?
I want to make sure. I was
You ain't-
looking at that. I was looking at that kiss the other night.
Oh, when he came behind him and hugged
He
him.
said, "What you looking at?" I was looking at that kiss.
Okay, Mom.
Look,
Sandy said no
look,
spoilers. Don't be telling her she want to see it all. So
little murder ain't nothing to play with.
you sure ain't, honey. Him and Uncle Clifford. Anywho,
Yeah.
y'all stay fly and take your ass to the doctor. Okay.
And don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Take your ass to the doctor. And I will see y'all on Thursday next week at 8 p.m. for our first fall live sale. The whole sale is going to be new fall receipts. So I look forward
Fall
to
is in, spring is gone.
no summer, mama. Summer.
Summer as well.
Summer is gone. All right. We love y'all and we'll talk to y'all on the next go round. Good night.
Shalaboo.
What the hell?
Shalabella.